series of video lectures on constructing effective questionnaires. Now the emphasis, I guess, is on effective, because as with so many things, any damn fool can construct a survey, and any fool can construct a series of questions, but it takes more than a damn fool to construct one that's effective. So we want effective questionnaires. The reason why we want the questionnaires to be effective is because collecting data is quite an expensive thing to do, probably about as expensive as programming. Although it's easy to discount the costs of students, for example, in student research work, it's still quite an expensive exercise. This is as opposed to getting data from, for example, YouTube Analytics or Google Analytics or something of that nature. Frequently too, there isn't a checking chance. Once you've asked your questions, done several interviews, there's no going back. You can't go back and do it again. You've got the data you've got, and you're going to have to work with that. And if you happen to have collected the wrong data, or it's invalid for some reason, I'm sorry, you've just blown it. So you get one shot at it, and it better be good. Now, it's not all bad, because with only a little bit of planning, it's possible to avoid most of the common errors. And I see enough research proposals to be able to assure you that most people don't do that planning. The reason is they're concentrating mainly on the research itself and the question of interest. The survey is seen as a mere mechanic, a formality or something of that nature. And so frequently it's so important to the research that you might destroy your complete research through doing a very poor survey. So it doesn't take much to avoid all the common errors, and you might as well take that effort. This series of lectures is based very much on the book, Peterson's book, on constructing effective questionnaires, which is probably where it came from. It follows the chapters and deals with much the same concerns. This is not because I want particularly to follow the book, it's just that it covers all the things of interest and the things that matter, and it does it in a good sequence. It's a good book. There is not the only book around. There is one from Floyd Fowler on improving survey question design and evaluation. It's aimed much more at marketing surveys, market research type surveys, than general research type surveys. Still is a very good book. There is also a paper, it's actually a report, that's available from the Software Engineering Institute at Carnegie Mellon University. It was available. I can't guarantee that it will always be available. It covers all the same ground and says all roughly the same things. It does it in about 120 pages, and the other advantage is that it's free. So there are 3 potential sources. They're not the only ones, but these are the ones that I've looked at and think are quite reasonable. So with that introduction, we'll start on the work. I hope you join me for the lectures as they unfold.